Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jay here. Thanks for tuning in. Just wanted to do a update on my Wegovy journey so far. This is actually day 10, so I know I said I would do this a little more often, but got a little busy with life. But that's all right because I think I can kind of give you a good idea of how things are going. 10 days, I think, is a pretty good start, a pretty good period of review, if you will, just to really give you some good feedback on this medicine. So overall, I would say I'm impressed, for what it is, for what it does. I would have to give it, 9 out of 10, to be quite honest. And the only reason why I would say it should be 10 is if there was, I would never have to increase my dose and it, had zero side effects. But, there's some side effects, but nothing I can't live with. The first few days, yeah, it's a little bit of a transition period, but it wasn't brutal. And now the side effects are almost nothing. What has my weight loss been so far? Well, I started at 277 and I weighed myself yesterday. It was 273 and change. So, it might be some water weight in there, but it's heading in the right direction. For the first 10 days, I can say at least 2 pounds, maybe 4 pounds. Not sure how much of that is fat, how much of that is water, but it's heading in the right direction, and I have almost no side effects now. So that's a great start. And granted, I'm at the 1.5 milligram dose, and I do notice that towards the end of the day, I have the ability to eat more. I find it easier, let's say, on days where I'm busy or days where I sleep in on the weekends or something, and I could take the pill little bit later, and then it lasts a little bit longer throughout the day. But I have noticed that, even still after 10 days, I'm noticing that I get full quicker. And that's the biggest thing. That's the most important thing because I can throw down. I can throw down, 20 wings or a whole large pizza if I really wanted to. Today, I did kind of cheat a little bit as far as food choice, but I didn't go over my 2,000 calorie self-imposed allotment of calories for the day. I went to Wawa and grabbed a pretzel and I grabbed a small pepperoni pizza. I think it's about 600 calories for the pizza and 300 something calories for the pretzel. So about 900 calories. But I was at about 1,100 calories, at the most for the day at that point. So I ate that, ate all that in one sitting. And before I could finish the pizza, I was basically getting full and almost kind of had to force myself to finish it. Kind of annoying sometimes because I really love pizza. It's my favorite food. And so I'm simultaneously annoyed and simultaneously happy that I can't finish the dang thing in one sitting. And granted, it was maybe about this size. So equivalent of about maybe 2.5 slices of pizza. And I could throw down a whole large pizza if I really wanted to without being on this pill. So I look at that and go, yeah, I wanted to eat more. I didn't want to feel full after, but yes, I did. And I'm glad that I did. And I feel like I can have the foods that I want without, binging on them. So that's a huge, kind of a bonus side effect is that, I could actually go and get pizza. I can, I can eat a piece of candy or I can eat some food that I really like and not worry about, overeating because I'm going to get full anyways. But after 10 days of taking this drug, I would say I'm probably going to want to increase my dose to 4 milligrams. I think is the next level up. And hopefully stay at that level. I'd like to stay on the lowest dose that I need to manage my weight loss on a steady, slow but steady pace. I don't want to lose too much weight and get gallstones or kidney stones, whatever it is that you can get when you lose weight too fast. I forget which one it is, but I don't want to deal with that stuff. If I can lose 2 pounds a week, I'll be ecstatic because that's 2 pounds a week times 52 weeks in a year. That's 104 pounds, and that's more than my goal of weight loss. My goal is to get down to 190, starting off at 277. I believe that's me at about 83 pounds, right? Yeah, 83 pounds. If I can lose 83 pounds in a year, or even hell, if I can lose 50 pounds in a year, I'll be happy because I've never lost that much weight in a year before. So that's my goal, folks. At least to get down to, by the end of this year, if I can get down to like 230, 220, I'll be happy. And then after a year, which would put me at, February. But I can get, really, honestly, I'd like to get down to under 220, under 210, really. And then 190 would be my ultimate goal. Technically, I'm 5'8", and, a male, I should be, 165 pounds, 175 pounds, somewhere in that range. Do I really need to get down to that weight? I don't know. We'll see. I'm right now. I can't imagine being that low. I haven't been below the weight of 180 since high school, since freshman year in high school. I don't know what it's like to be thin. I've never been thin my entire life, probably since I was like 5 or 6. And then I started gaining weight in my early teens, and being overweight and obese by the time I was in high school. So I don't have any clue what it's like to be at a normal weight. I've been struggling with my weight my whole adult life. So if I can, I'm just grateful that there's something out there I can take that allows me to reduce my appetite, um, get full quicker, and not have to try so damn hard to count. I'm sick. I was so sick of these apps on my phone all the time, having to put in, track these freaking calorie I ate. So annoying. I don't have to think about it now. Um, Except maybe towards the end of the day when it starts to wear off a bit. But again, 1.5 milligrams. I mean, I think the only reason why they put you on a dose that low is to make sure you can handle it, is the side effects aren't bad. And then, okay, taper up from there, and then see how you do. So, yeah, I think I'm going to probably ask my doctor to switch me to 4 milligrams for the next month for my refill. It's $1.50. It's going to go up to 200, supposedly in April. So I might get 1 month at the 150 price. But even when it goes to 200, again, if someone told me 10 years ago, you just have to pay $200 a month and then guarantee you will, drop 100 pounds in a year or something like that. It's like, sign me up, bro. Sign me up, because, all the freaking weight loss programs I've been on, and, gym memberships, and, there's calorie counting, and just the hassle and the shame of waking up. I remember times going on the scale and it would be like weeks and I couldn't freaking lose a single pound, just get stuck in the scale. And I'm like, what is all this effort for if it's so damn hard to lose weight? Well, at least take one thing out of the equation, and that's the having to try so damn hard and being hungry all the time and being able to eat a lot. At least that one part of the equation is just take a pill and it's done. Now I just go to the gym, I try to eat healthy as much as I can, and then binge the occasion, not binge, but I should say I enjoy an occasional slice of pizza or two, or a piece of candy without feeling guilty about it. This modern life is too dang stressful, and to me to have to sit here and count calories. Anyways, that's where I'm at, day 10 so far. Minimal side effects. The only side effects that I have are the ones that I want, which is getting full quickly and not being hungry as much as I used to. So thanks for watching, folks. I'll probably follow up a couple more times before I renew and refill my prescription. Thank you for watching.